Okay, I've had a couple of channel viewers ask for an instructional video on the Smiths song "I Know It's Over" off of, I think that was the Queen is Dead LP. This is just a classic Smiths song. It's got great Johnny Marr guitar work built on very simple chords, but played in a way that makes them sound intricate and ringy. It's got the kind of prototypical Morrissey drawling. It's got the morbid subject matter. It's got the really cool bass playing by, who is that, Andy Rourke? I can't remember what other band member that is, but just a great Smiths song. So I'm going to be doing that today on this 1966 Rickenbacker Model 335, which I picked up recently. I had to trade a 2003 Les Paul straight across for it, but I'm pretty happy with the trade. This particular guitar has got a lot of nice finish checking from almost 50 years of play. It's got some really nice wear along the edges, and when I got it, it actually had a large cavity around this this neck pickup. Apparently someone had it routed for a humbucking pickup back in the 70s, and then they put the original toaster pickup back on, but then they slapped a bunch of Bondo in the cavity, if you can imagine that. So I had my local luthier clean that out, square it up, and finish it off with a nice piece of aged vintage maple that's not a perfect match in terms of color or flame, because there's a little flame on this guitar also, but I think it works nicely. He also finished it off with a nice new fret job, repaired a few cracks, so now it's just a really nice playing vintage guitar. It's got the right look, the right feel, it even smells right. So that's the guitar I'll be using. And because people always seem to ask, let me tell you about my gear I'm running. I've got a Vox AC30 to my left, a Roland Jazz Chorus 50 to my right. I've got a Boss ME50 multiple guitar effects pedal down here at my feet. I'm on the acoustic tone modification setting because I think that most closely approximates what it sounds like Marr's using on this particular track. I've got compression going. I've got a fair amount of reverb. I've also got some chorus and some delay. So I've got a lot going on in terms of the effects to get a good sound. I've also got the Rickenbacker toggle switch in the up position, which engages the neck pickup only, which is a nice muted pickup to simulate that acoustic guitar sound that it sounds like Marr is using on this song. Okay, so to the song now. Three parts. They're verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. And the verse really sets up around a C chord, which is actually a C, let's see, a C major 7. So it starts out like this, which is a C, right? Followed up by a C major 7. Back to the C. Right into that A sus2, which is an A minor. Just take off your index finger and you get this wonderful chord. Then an A minor to an F major 7 to a G, back to the C major 7. And that's just the cycle that Marr uses over and over throughout the verses on this song. Going into the pre-chorus, so there's your setup. Then the pre-chorus is just the F major 7 to a G, G add 2, which is just your standard 3rd fret low E and B string 3rd fret. to an F, to a G5. And the G5 is 3rd fret low E, 3rd fret high E, everybody else is open. Then we're back into the verses again, right? So I'm assuming you've got that. Now the chorus, it's a little brighter on the guitar, so I put the Rickenbacker toggle switch in the middle, or even the down position to get a much brighter sound. I engage either both pickups here in the middle or the bridge pickup down. The verses, Mar just does an arpeggio on some of those same chords, but he just kind of keeps it going using lift-offs and hammer-ons, primarily on this B string 1st fret. So the C goes like this. Then he jumps right into the F major 7. Keep your index finger in place and just move these fingers here. Then he drops right into a G. See how I did that? Then to an F, only don't catch that high E. Then to that G again. Right? Then he goes right into an A minor, same sort of thing. Back to that F major 7. Back to the G. Back to the F. To the G. And then we're back into the verse. One thing I forgot to show you is that, well, I didn't forget, but it's the next thing to tell you, is that on the main chorus that takes you out of the song, lasts about 2.5 minutes, you've got this same drop into an E minor 9th, actually, and the 9th is just the 3rd fret B string. Right? And then he drops right into this C sus4, which is a beautiful chord, into the G. Go back to the C. Wonderful. I didn't play it exactly right, a couple of missed notes there, but you get the point. But just wonderful ringy chords from the guitar of Mr. Marr. And those are basically all of the elements of this wonderful song. String those together. Listen to the LP, play along with it. It's a lot of fun. I hope this was helpful. Thanks.